Hello. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you. I can't believe where the time was gone this morning. I thought it was still like 10 to 11, and I looked at my phone and it was already coming up to 11, so I thought I'd better get a move on. Good morning to you. I hope you're all right. Welcome to Coffee and Cards. I'm just going to check on my laptop and see if I'm going live in the right place. Just bear with me a second. It's a lovely day, isn't it? It's beautiful. We've been really blessed with the weather, haven't we? Yeah, I'm live. I am here. That's good news. Let's pop that there. I can then usually see the comments. Hello, Carol. Good morning. How are you? Hi, Lucy. Hi, ladies. Hi, Jan. I have my coffee with my chicken on it. I need it this morning. Are you all right? Busy times, isn't it? Hello, Lucy. So, yeah, I could get lost in this. I've been reading this. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Can you see what it is? It's the new Stampin' Up! Catalogue. Yay! Apparently there's a way of mirroring the screen so that you can see the writing the right way around. Counting down to half term, absolutely. Let's have a look. Magic wand. Ooh, and then I think it's tools. And then, oh, I don't know what that is. Ooh, I think I'll leave it. I don't know how to go back now. How do I go back? No idea. Let's just leave that. As long as you can still see me, that's all that counts. Oh dear, hang on. Oh yay. Hi Mum, how are you? Hope you're all right. Guess what I was reading? New Stampin' Up! Catalogue. Huzzah! Hooray! Love it. It's absolutely incredible. My pre-order is due to arrive tomorrow, I think, whilst I'm at work. So I shall be like itching to get home all day long to open that. Can't wait. It's full of lovely new goodies. Can't wait. And not only has it got all my pre-order goodies in, but it has got lots of these in to send out to you guys. So good morning, Claire. So I've got to work on Friday, so it's probably going to be the beginning of next week by the time I pop them in the post, unless I can do it on the weekend. I'll see how the time goes, but they'll come out to you as soon as possible. It's very exciting. So I hope you're well. So this week I thought I would focus on one of my favourite sets. Oh, brilliant, Carol. I thought they'd come around the same time. That's good news. One of my most favourite sets in the catalogue, and one of our current catalogues at the moment, but is retiring, is on the retiring list and will be gone shortly, is this gorgeous honeybee. I love it. I absolutely love this. And I've got the detailed bead eyes that match. I'll turn you over in a minute so you can see all of that. And I thought I'd focus on that so you can see it, have a look at it, how it's played with, in case you want it before it's gone. Right, I'm just gonna have a quick drink. And morning, Hilary. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Jen. Oh, it's so lovely to see you guys. The bees are retiring. They're on the retiring list, my lovely. They're not carrying over. So when they're gone, when they're out of stock, they're gone. Or when their catalogue goes live on June 3rd, so in 2 weeks, they're gone. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm so noisy. Right, I won't keep you any longer. I'll crack on and I'll turn you around. So here we go. This is the fun part. So you should be able to see what I'm doing. Right, now I have been playing with my tripod. So I will just try and pop you in and then adjust it so you can see a bit better. But in the meantime, I just knocked my bin over. Hold on. It's only paper, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's lovely to see you too, Jan. Oh, I think the weather's warming up. I think it's going to be lovely. Tomorrow's going to be amazing, apparently. So if you're a walker, you like to go out for your walks or go somewhere nice,
tomorrow, Thursday, I think are going to be the days. I'm going to work tomorrow, so I might go out and about tomorrow on Thursday. It would be nice to actually go somewhere, like, rather than just walk around Watermead. Although I know we can't go very far. Right. I have been posting pictures of all the things that we see on our walks. Hi, James. Nice for you to join us. All the things we see on our walk. So one of the geese, Canadian geese, has. Sorry, I'm distracted. One of the Canada geese has given birth, has had a load of goslings. So they're on my Facebook every day. They're getting bigger. You done your walk already? Well done, Hilary. And the swan is sitting on her eggs, and that nest is getting bigger every day. So I'm watching all the wildlife down at the lake on my walks. And then I came back from my walk yesterday and I saw the guy who lives on our road taking his tortoise out for his daily walk. I often see him and it just cracks me up. Okay, so let's crack on. So lovely new catalogue. I can't show you the inside, but you'll be able to see the inside when you receive yours in the post. And that will be coming quite soon. And it is stunning. Love it. I love it. Right, okay, so today, this whole week, I'm focusing on the bees. Because I'm very sad they're retiring, but... hi, James. Barry the tortoise. You've got 9 ducklings in the pond. Aren't they beautiful? I haven't seen any ducklings here, but just the little goslings. Right, so this is the stamp set. It's called Honeybee, and it's got some lovely images. It's got this gorgeous big bee, this smaller bee, and it's got hello, thank you, celebrate every moment, thinking of you, sweet friend, and this curved one, wishing you sunshine and happiness. Anytime now for the cygnets, Carol, you're absolutely right. And then we've got a lovely beehive here. And then you can get the matching dies, and they are beautiful. And so the bee obviously cuts out the bee. I don't know what you can see. There we are. So it cuts out the bee like that. And then you have got this hive, cuts out the hive like that. The flowers get cut out as well, like this. If only I could get it off there. So it all cuts it out beautifully. And then we've got a little bee. You can cut out the little bee as well. And then you've got a honeycomb, which I've used loads. I know Jen's used this a lot too. Love that die. And then some little hearts as well. And then this beautiful detailed big bee. He's stunning. So the dies are gorgeous. To die for? Ta-da! Terrible joke. So, yeah, love it. So Lucy, oh, you've loved the walking videos. Hope you're well. Hope everyone in your house is well. So that's those. So if you love the dies, then buying them together, you save 10%. That's always a win to save something, save some money. So these are what I'm using today. Now I've got 2 cards for you. And I think I'll start off with the one that's just really stamping first. Just going to grab a bit of washi tape. Oh, me too, Jen. And as soon as I saw it on the retiring list, I'm like, I have to use that quite a lot before it retires. Yeah, good, Lucy, good. Right, so I thought I'd pick out some different colours for the bees. Instead of going yellow, which I've been going yellows all the way for the hives and the bees, I've gone with Coastal Cabana. It's one of my favourites. Let's bring that light on. Tell me if that's too much. Right, okay. So I've got Coastal Cabana for my card base. As usual, it's an A4 piece of card. I have cut it in half and scored it in half. I can show you exactly how I do that quickly. If I grab a fresh piece here. It's a piece of A4. So along the short side of the top, I would score it at 10.5 centimetres, turn it round and cut it at 14.8, 14.9 down there. And then you've got 2 card bases in that Coastal Cabana. So this is one. Okay, so then I have decided to put some black in with it, for a bit of contrast. So this black layer, as usual, is 0.5 centimetre small all the way around. It's 10 by 14.3 centimetres. Yeah, I hope everyone's keeping well. And this Whisper White panel, Whisper White cardstock, is 9.5 by 13.8. So 0.5 centimetre difference each time. Hello, Lynn. I hope you're well. Hope you're all right. And then my inside one, because this is quite a dark colour, I want a white panel so that I can write on it. You can see it and it finishes it off. This one is always for me. Oh, you're so lovely, Lynn. I do miss you. This one is always the same size as my first panel. So that is 14.3 by 10. So there we are. So that's that one. So they're my pieces. So I'm going to stamp on this one first. And I thought I'd get out this lovely big honeybee. And I'm just going to literally randomly stamp him all over my Whisper White panel. I'm going to randomly stamp him. And I'm feeling a bit rebellious today. So I'm not putting a piece of scrap paper underneath. I'm literally just going to stamp all of my my scratch paper. Right, drop my piece of paper. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to stamp him off the edge so he looks like he's flying away. And I'm going to stamp him all over. Oh, I haven't got my little friend today. My dog is not in here. He's normally in here. Come barging in a minute. Unless... No, he's not under the table. He's nowhere. So it looks like more natural. I have kind of just stamped them in all directions. Oh, Hilary, I am so proud of you. I want to send you a gold medal for using your chamois. I am so impressed with you. It's funny but brilliant. No, I'm not sure I left much room there. Let's have a go. There we are. And just a bit here. So I've got no spaces. Very busy bit. There we are. So let's pop that one on my... Yes, look at that, Hilary. Yes. Hi, Kim. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We're just laughing about that. Sometimes it's really difficult to use these chamois when they're all brand new and you really don't want to mess them up. There we go. So nice and clean. Yes. Okay, so that's the base. I'm literally going to stick it together. I'm going to stick that onto there. Using my snail. How do you wash it? You can wash it under the tap. Just rinse it out under the tap. Lots of the ink will run out as you rinse it. It will still stay stained. Don't worry about that. Sorry, but it will. Hello, Kim. And or after a while, you can pop it in the washing machine as normal. You can't do it any harm. Hi, Julia. How are you? Hope you're all right. So it's just going on. Very simple card for copying cards this morning. And then I've got another one slightly a bit more involved. Yes, Margaret, this is the worry that everyone's having. The point is that's what they're for. Their point is to be dirty and well loved and well used and to show that the ink is on there and not on you. Well, I might do, Lucy. I was thinking of using Wink of Stella on the wings. Thanks for the reminder. Brilliant. So that's that one. Now, I've got some little punches here. Unfortunately, these guys are retiring as well. I do love these. These are circle punches, and there are two sizes that we have, and they're scalloped circles. One is 1 1/8 and one is 1 3/8, and I'm going to use those on this card. Okay, so that's my inside. I don't want to lose it. piece of scrap. I've got another piece here. So with the larger one, I'm going to punch out a little scallop circle. Like that. Put that one out of the way because I don't need it. And then what do I do with that little scrap of Whisper White? I saw it there. Here it is. But before, I'm going to stamp the bee. Now I've got the smaller bee, and I'm going to stamp him in black as well. Love bees. It seems the right time of the year for me to be stamping bees, when the sun's out and the flowers are in bloom. Right, I think this is a big enough scrap. Maybe not, but we'll see. And they stamp beautifully. Look at that bee. And those bees, don't they stamp beautifully? Right, here we go. Pop him out. So save all your bits of scrap card and use them all. Right, now, dimensionals. Oops, let's use the edges. I will have to open a new packet soon now. There we go. I can't believe it's only Tuesday. It feels like it should be more than that. Anyone else? It already feels long. No hope for me for the rest of the week, is there? Okay, and now I've got some gorgeous ribbon. If I can find it, look where I put it. Did I put it under my catalogue? Just going to tidy up where I was. So, where are you, ribbon? What should I do with it? There it is. I put the stamp set on top of it. Lordy. Look at this. This ribbon is stunning. Yes, you got him. You got him. He knows what you're doing. Sorry, that's not focusing. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? This is called, he's got it right. James has got it absolutely right. This is called the mini striped ribbon. And I'm pretty sure that this is Coastal Cabana. It might be Bermuda Baby. I think it's Coastal Cabana. I know you never know what day. Well, you knew what I was like last Thursday. I was convinced I should be live at 7 o'clock, and I have no idea where I got that idea from at all. Even though I'm at work regular days, my brain is mush too, Jen. It's not good, is it? There we are. It's normal though, isn't it, in these times? We need to give ourselves allowances and be kind to ourselves, because you must, because it's too stressful otherwise. Right, I've just chopped it off at the end with my scissors, and I've got a nice little piece of this gorgeous ribbon, and I'm literally going to stick it on my card. It's not hard. So I am going to take my card and I'm going to put a bit of glue in the middle. It's a bit rebellious, isn't it? Stick it on. Bit more. Like that. And this one is going to go on there, so you can move it around a bit with a snail. And then I'm going to put the glue on the back of this one. There we go. So that's that. It's going to go in the middle. Now, the only thing I didn't do when I prepared my card, my sample, was work out how I was going to put my sentiment on. So I'll do that now. Excuse me. Right. I've got the rest of that little scrap, and I think I'm going to put a little hello on here, but I want it to stand out. So I'm just going to have a little think about that. If I might do it in black. I've got the hello stamp ready. Should I heat emboss it? I'm going to heat emboss it. I am. Right. I'm going to heat emboss it. Kate. Hope you're okay. Heating Boss. I don't normally do this at Coffee and Cards. It's normally a simpler card, but I really want this to pop. And I can, so I'm going to. Yay, Heating Boss it. I know. It's such a simple way of getting a really good effect. And all I want is this little hello. So I'm going to take the Versamark. It's a clear ink pad. It's got a bit grubby, but that doesn't make any difference. And you can buy refills for these, so they're good value. You can buy the refill inker. It is magic. So I'm going to put the hello on there. I might do that again. It's a bit skewiff. I'll do it here like that. That'll do. And then I have got this powder. This is the white Stampin' Emboss powder. Pop it on there like that. Like so. I think that's good enough. Now, I'm just going to plug my heat tool in. It's right next to me. I just need to plug it in. So do bear with me. I wasn't planning on embossing. Here we go. So a bit noisy, guys. So you can see how it's just kind of like flat and dull and powdery. And what happens when I heat it up with this Whizzy heat tool. First time you use the heat tool, after a while, it takes a while to warm up. So it might take a few seconds. Then you'll see it start to change. Oh, look at that. There it goes. Oh, I love that. Everything on my desk is flying around. I love it. It doesn't take much to please me. I don't know if you can see the shine on it if I try and... But it's shiny and it's nice and I like it. Now I'm going to pop it on here, on the bottom. And I think I'm going to... Oh, I'm glad you like that, Margaret. I love a bit of heat embossing. It's probably one of my most favourite techniques there is in crafting, honestly. I go through phases where if it moves, every time I know, if it moves, I have to heat emboss it. Oh, actually, I tell you what might fit that. I don't know, but let's have a look. Do you think the classic label punch will fit that? And it does. Are you playing along, Carol? Oh, I am pleased. Is anyone else playing along, crafting along with me? This classic label punch, I would not be without it. It's honestly one of the best punches I've ever had. It kind of comes out all the time. Right, so I can pop it on here. Oh, where's that punch? I was going to shorten the end. So I think I showed you how to do this on my live the other day. Top tip Tuesday. So top tip today, if you want to make your label punch more versatile, you've got to go on a conference call for work. Oh, Lynn, I am sorry. Do you know, I've got to work tomorrow. It gets in the way, doesn't it? Sorry about that. I'm so glad you joined us. Carol, you need this punch. If you don't have this, you should. You need it. So where I've chopped the other end, I've now made the same shape, just smaller to fit my sentiment. But what's left behind is a little arrow. So you can make those too. See? So you could have made a longer one with that end on it. So useful. So useful. Doesn't take much to please me. So I'm going to pop that here on the bottom and I'm going to stick that flat. Love it. When you're not sure and it turns out, it's perfect, isn't it? Come on, glue. Oh, I had some lovely cards in the post yesterday. I popped them on my... dropped it. I've got the drops today. I put them on my Facebook page. Do have a look. There we are. So I'm going to pop that down there. Hello. Yes. Honestly, Margaret, I've had it for a couple of years now and I needed it so much. I definitely needed it, and I wasn't wrong when I bought it. I have to say, I did need it. And I have used it endlessly. Absolutely brilliant one. I cleared up a bit of the stuff because I keep getting everything lost. Right, stamp set. Hello. So I am going to put Thinking of You, Sweet Friend inside, because I think it's a lovely sentiment, which I already got it out actually somewhere. Yeah, here it is. I've got it ready, see. Thinking of You, Sweet Friend inside. So I'm going to do that in the black, just for the contrast. I'm glad you like that tip. That's my tip, Tuesday tip today. So Thinking of You, Sweet Friend, is going to go inside. So I'm still watching Doctor Who. Oh, Claire, that would be great if you got your chamois today. Oh, look, it's a bit skew-if. It's a good job there's another side. I like to have it exactly right. Which way was it slanting? Don't I? I always tend to do that. I don't use my glasses. Oh, that's much better. Hooray! So, what have you guys been watching on TV? I have been watching a lot of Doctor Who. I have watched from Christopher Eccleston, all of David Tennant, and I think I must be coming out the end of Matt Smith soon, and Amy Pond. Well, there lies the question, Claire. I challenge you to use it as soon as you open it, or as soon as you first stamp after you open it. That is my challenge. I lay down the gauntlet to you. So at the moment I'm watching, Julia, I'm watching David Tennant and Amy Pond. Hilary, you're a star. So look, I've popped some bees on the inside to match. Love these bees. Now you can colour your bees in yellow, your stripes. That's perfectly acceptable. I just wanted to leave mine. I know. When he left, or David Tennant left, I was like, oh no. The car share again. Peter K car share is brilliant. So that's going to go in there. I'm just going to pop some snail on that one. So I'm thinking lots of cards like this at the moment are perfect for sending out to friends that you can't see. We need our happy mail. We desperately need our happy mail. One of my ladies from Coffee and Cards on a Tuesday over at More Plus contacted me yesterday, Jo, and she's starting to make lots of cards and sending them out to friends of hers. Because as she so rightly said, we're not getting a lot of post, and what we are getting is very boring and there's not much joy in the world. And to get a hand-stamped card is just fabulous. So something that just says, hello, thinking of you is ideal. I hope you like that one. Hilary, what are you talking about? I don't want to know. I have no idea what that means. I'm not going to... Oh, Julia, you're watching Downton Abbey. I can't get into it. I have tried. I will try again at some point. So that was my original that I'd made ready for my sample because I wanted to know what I was going to make this morning. And I just needed to put the sentiment and I hadn't decided, but that was that. So those are those two. And then I've got another one for you, but it depends what the time is. Yes, we have time. I like to be on about an hour because that's plenty time enough for Coffee and Cards. I've made another little card and I'm going to show you how to make it, and it's really fun. So I've got a circle punch and I've got some bits and pieces ready. Let me just grab them. There they are. Buried them underneath. Just need to make sure I got the right size circle punch. Yes, I have. I think I have anyway. I tried it lots of different ways. Watch it, you will laugh. Hilary, I will. I'm absolutely fascinated now. Okay. I'm glad you liked the card, Jan. For our second one, I'm using a little 4x4 card. As you might know, I like square cards and I like little ones sometimes. So I thought this would be a fun one. Hi, Jean. I'm so glad you could join me. So if you just want to make a small card, these are ideal. So I've actually, to get lots of 4x4 cards, a 12x12 sheet of Whisper White would cut you up, make you 4 of them. I've just taken a piece off the bottom of my A4. So this is 4 inches off the bottom, 8 inches down here, and then scored at 4. And then I have a little 4x4 paddle of basic black cardstock too. Now, I have used some dies for this one. We have the stitch-shaped framelit dies, and I've used the circles. So I've used Car Share Series 1, Episode 2. Right, I'll look at that. Hi, Joe. I was just singing your praises about sending out handmade cards to cheer people up and brighten their day, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. We made this one just now, which is ideal for saying hello, thinking of you. That's the one, and we're using the bees. So I have taken from these stitch shaped dies, I've taken the biggest circle, and I think this is there's 4. So this is the 3rd size and this is the 1st size. And what I'm going to do is I am going to cut the circle out of the middle of, which one did I do first? This one. So the middle of the front of my card, and I'm going to pop that through the Big Shot right now. Got it right next to me. What does help now, my die, you might notice, is all bent and buckled out of shape. It got rather battered at a class once and does not matter at all. It works perfectly fine, just looks a bit out of shape. Bit like me. Sorry. Right, okay. So I'm going to use a bit of washi tape to keep it in place. That's all right, Jean. It's lovely that you could join us. I shall try and hurry along though a little bit, so I don't take too much time up. So I have put the circle through, and out it pops. Hi Rachel, I'm glad you could join us. That's lovely. Where are you joining us from? So that's the Whisper White 4x4 card, and I've taken a circle out of the middle of it. I can just keep that for something else. I'm not going to use that right now. It's very useful though. Right, let's pop that over there. Okay, so I've got to remember what I did next. So I took, actually I'll use this, I think I'll use this because I need a smaller circle in Whisper White. So instead of getting another piece of card out, I'm just going to use this as a scrap. But if you wanted to keep it and use a different scrap, that would be perfect. I'm glad you could join us, Rachel. Right, here we go. So I'm literally using that circle as a scrap, if that makes sense to you. And there he is. So I can put those out of the way now. So I've got that and that. And then I need some yellow. So I've got some Daffodil Delight. And I can't remember what size circle punch that I used. So let me just check. It was either, I think it was the 2-inch one. 2 1/4 inch. Let me punch it out and I'll see. So 2 1/4 inch, the largest circle punch that we do. Some of our circle punches are retiring as well, guys. I believe. I actually need to go back and check. I know we have quite a lot still there. Let me just check that this is the right size. Yes, so that's the right size. So we've got this one, like that. Oh, actually, saying that, this smaller one, I cut it out, I need 2 of those. So let me just cut another one. here we are. So I have got 2 of the smaller circles. I've cut one of the larger circles out from here, and I've used our punch to cut this one out just because it was simpler and easier and it was the right size that I wanted. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is stick. No, I'm not going to stick that one on there yet. I'm going to do that afterwards. I can stick one on. I'm going to stick that one on. So one side I'm going to stick it onto, one side I'm going to wait. Oops, because I'm going to make this is a swing card. And it's going to swing through the aperture. So I'm going to put my thread to make it swing through these layers here. So what we're going to do first is make our aperture here. So this one's going to go on here, like that. I have a tip for you. So line this up so it's exactly right, like so. And then on the inside, you need to take your pencil and make a pencil mark all the way around. So you can have your circles match up exactly. So can you see that circle line? Yeah, we're going to bring that die back in and we're going to cut that out. That's the plan. Let's hope it works. It worked when I did it the other day. You could do it the other way around, I suppose. Right, let's just tape that on because it's bowed. I don't want it to move. There we go, just take that one out. And now this one should fit on here, like that. So it fits exactly. So if you just draw a pencil mark on the inside of your black, and then you can have that like that, and then you've got these as well. So those are all the elements you need for this card. Now the fun part, we're going to do some stamping. This is fun. So take my elements out of the way and take a piece of white cardstock, Whisper White. I'm going to just stamp this lovely big bee again. Love him. I'm going to stamp him in black. Twice. Are you all keeping up, or is it too confusing? So stamp the bee twice. Hope I haven't lost you. Okay. I'm going to cut this out. Make it easier to put through the big shots. I'm going to cut these bees out. I keep that bit then. Bring in the dies. Oh good, that's all right then, Margaret. It's just that you're concentrating. Right, here's the die for this bee. Thought I might have lost you by all those different circles. Washi tape, I love it. I've got lots of it. It's not like I'm going to run out. Let's use that bit I've already used there. Right. I'm going to cut him out. And then cut the other one out. I can't wait for the new cutting machine we're getting. My Big Shot is very old and I've been hanging out because I know we're getting an amazing new one from Stampin' Up. I can't wait. I've seen it. It looks fabulous. Right, there's one. All the dies will work in it as well. There's another one.
You're so lovely, you guys.
Right, here's another bee. Take that bit out. My plates are getting old. I might need to buy some new ones. Right, okay, so there's the 2 bees. And I am going to colour them in. Now, where's my yellow pen? Here it is. So I've got a Daffodil Delight Stampin' Right marker, which matches this colour card. And I'm just going to colour in his body. Bit of fun. Like that. Got him done. And I've also got some ribbon. Some of our beautiful ruched Daffodil Delight ribbon that matches. And I'm going to put that on now. I want to put it on to make a bow down the side of the card. Down here. Like this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some snail down here. So that I can stick it on. Like that. Like so. Who's come in that I haven't seen? Hello, Nikki. And then I'm going to chop it off. I'm probably going to have too much ribbon now, but never mind. Okay, and I wanted to put that on before I stick this down so that I've got somewhere to anchor it. So that's going to go there like that. Right, does that make sense? Yeah. Right, let's grab these bits. I am going to find the dimensionals. Use a bit of this. Hey Kathy, how are you? Hope you're all okay. So I'll put my bee on. Hi Maria. I'll put the bee on here. Just put him on in the middle, on the dimensional, so he's popped up like that. Oh, the dog's trying to come in now. He's realised we're doing crafting without him. He's ridiculous, isn't he? Every single live I do, he's in here, sitting down by my feet. I missed him this morning. I'd shut the door too. You just got up and put the kettle on, sounds very civilised. Right, so put the bee on the other side as well. Right, okay. So now I need to make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. Now I've got some thread. Where are you, thread? There it is. Got rather a lot of equipment on the table from these 2 cards. So I've got some of the metallic thread and I'm going to pop that in to make it dangle. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of tear and tape to secure it, just because it's skinny and it works. So, because the one I did before worked, but it's not quite as taut as I'd like it to be. So where I've got this layer, I'm going to put it behind here, right? It needs to be central. So if I put this on here like so. It needs to be with your bee at the top. With your top of your bee at the top. If that makes any sense. And then I'm going to stick it in place behind. Like that. So you've got that there. Like that. You want to make sure it's central, so if it's not, bring it over a bit. Otherwise your bee will be skew-if. Okay. And it's going to go in the middle. On here. Actually, what might be better? I'll take that off there. Put some of this tape on there. That would be better. Why didn't... I'm sure that's what I did last time. Right, let's do that again. Because this is round. Oh, I'd already stuck that one on, so I've got to make sure that's going the right way. Right in the middle at the top. Pop him on. Like so. And now then that one should go on there. Like that. And this one at the bottom. So I need some more. So I don't need very much of this because it's not a very tall card. Put a little bit at the bottom in the same way. It does go on forever, this stuff. Oh, I can only see some of your comment, Julia. Where are your crafty things? Working from home is a little boring. It can be the same old, can't it? I'm going to stick that like that, I think. To make it right. Yes. Oh, you can see your crafty things, but you can't use them because you're working. Work is really annoying, isn't it? It gets in the way of crafting. My other job is very much like that. Right, okay. So we've got this idea. So does that make sense? Yes, tempting you as you work. So that makes sense. You've got this, but on the back. Oh, I think I've left those outside of the line. Silly me. Let me move those. Bring them down a bit. It's quite forgiving, the tear and tape. You can kind of move it around quite a bit. So just stick it so that they're covered up like that. Perfect. I'm going to stick this with some... You can use Tombow. You can use any of your, whatever your favourite glue is. Know that the middle at the top is where your twine is, whatever you call it. Take that off there because I can just see it and it's bothering me. It shouldn't be this faffy. Okay, so we've done that. And then what we can do is pop it inside our aperture here. So put it in the middle, put that there, and then you're going to stick some more tape on. See you later, Jean. Have a great day. Hope your Zoom call is good. Zoom is rather brilliant. Right, so that's that. And then if I bring that one quite taut down there, tape that one over there, and then you can see what happens. Your bee will swing about. So cute, isn't it? Right. Sorry if I made that look a lot more difficult than it actually was. Very, very simple, really. Let's get rid of that one and get rid of the ends. Just like that. And then I'm going to stick this piece over the top to cover it all up with, like that. So I think I'm going to use my Tombow. We're getting there. It's taken quite a long time to make this one. I didn't expect it to take that long. I think I just made a meal out of it. So I've got to go for my walk later. I think I'll have lunch first today. Feels like I should. Oh, I love this. I'm glad you like it, ladies. Sorry I made it seem like such a faff. I will explain it very quickly and simply again at the end with the circles. Okay, so that's that. There we go. And then I'm going to tie my ribbon up. I put a lot of ribbon on there. You probably don't need that much, but I couldn't quite gauge what I wanted. Oh, I'm glad you like that. It's fun, isn't it? You can do this with anything. I did it with Santa's one Christmas. You could do it with the pandas. You could do it with the ladybirds, Lucy, if you're still there. The ladybirds would work really well. So the dog's still under my desk after he opened my door. So bow or not? I'm not a bow person. I'm a knot person. So I'm going to go for a bow, just for a change. My lovely son just popped his head in the door because the dog has opened the door to see what I'm doing. I should get him crafting, shouldn't I? I'm not sure if my almost 19-year-old son would fancy it, but he might. Oh, God. I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Can someone come and do the bow for me? The meerkats would be grand, wouldn't they? Swinging about. Or even the piggies. There, that's more like the bow that I wanted. Yes. Sorry. There we are. I got there eventually. I can bring it on a little bit because I just taped it underneath. There we are. Let's make that one slightly smaller. Tidy up. That's that. Like that. And then one last quick thing. Grab a bit of your Wistful White scrap. Grab your hello stamp if you can find it. Here it is. Oh, Margaret, me too. I do need an extra hand. I find bows difficult, but I find them more difficult when I'm doing them on a video. It's like, you know everyone's watching, and so it always goes wrong. Hello. Hello. There's a little fibre on that hello. How did that get there? What even is it? That's why the chamois is so useful. Hello. Another little tip for you today. If you don't have a punch to punch it out with, you can cut it out. If you cut your sentiment quite near to the letters, I quite like that effect. Just depends on what you like. I quite like it. It's like a little bit of fussy cutting. You have a tiny little hello sentiment, like that. It's going to go up here, like that. Might just round it at the top a bit more. I'm so excited for my pre-order to come. There we are. Hello. And need some of that metallic thread that I had before. But not very much. It's a tiny little sentiment, so I don't need very much at all. So I'm going to grab a tiny bit of the dimensionals. Starting to get a bit thirsty now. I think it's lunchtime. What are you all having? Just cut it out, but you'll need the tiniest, the skinniest bit of sticky foam pad if you want to raise it up. The absolute tiny, skinniest bit. Like that, otherwise it'll show. So take the backing off it. Whatever you can scrounge. Yeah, I'm a bit like that, Jen. Although we're doing Weight Watchers, so all our food is planned. Pretty much I plan everything at the minute. It's quite dull, to be honest. Quite dull. Never mind. It's all worth it, isn't it? Right. Saying that, I think I've got some, this is really decadent. I think I've got some smoked salmon in the fridge. Oh, and that's free on my Weight Watchers plan, as in no points. Thread. Metallic thread. You're baking something for lunch. I'm missing the comments. Right. Right, okay. So all I've done is done loads of loops with that. Yeah, a bit of smoked salmon and a Warburton's thin thing. There we are. There is our card. Right, let me move all the bits and bobs and stuff and detritus out of the way. And you can see it. Now, I haven't written inside. I was going to write on the back. And the reason why I was going to write on the back was because if I write inside, I want to be careful that I don't put my writing so you can see it, because I think it looks nice without. And look how he spins. How cool is that? Love it. Oh, one last quick job. Very quick job. Lucy. Wink of Stella on his wings. Oh, look at that. That is so nice. If you can't see it or don't know what Wink of Stella is, it's a glitter shimmer brush pen. And it adds a real subtle shimmer to projects. Just about see it. It doesn't show up so well in photography or video, but you can just about see it. Oh, Jean, I'm glad it's not just me. Bless your heart. I feel you've made me feel so much better about myself. Thank you. Even if it didn't help you, thank you. There. So there we are. How cute is he? So, yeah. So I did use the dies to cut him out. But I did think that if you didn't have a die cutting machine, you could do it using the circle punches. So here's the same base, and I've used a circle punch to punch through both layers, and then I've used some different size circles to mirror that. And then you would either need to cut out your bee or just stamp your bee. So you can do the same card without having a die cutting machine with this bee stamp set if you like. So it is possible to do that. And I just thought that was fun to show you that you could do that. Brilliant. So here we go. How cute is that? So you know how to make swing cards. You don't have to use the same size circles that I've used, as long as you have an aperture that's big enough for your thing to move freely and you've got some layers to tuck your thread in, you're away. And here's the other card we made. Hope you like them. That's Coffee and Cards today. So, ladies, I shall see you on Thursday. I'm really appreciating all the love and all the cards that you're posting, especially the waterfall cards in the VIP group. I am loving it. And I'll do a draw on Thursday for the papers and I'll send them out to you. Yeah, well, I did think about that, Lucy, and there's lots of people who don't have a die cutting machine, and all you need to do is decide what it is you want. Make sure your aperture is big enough for whatever it is to float freely inside. And when you do these two, to make sure they match, always offer them up and draw a pencil mark. Otherwise, you're never going to have your circle in the right spot, as it were. Does that make sense? There you go. Anyway, have fun with that. Hope you get to make a swing card. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, guys. And hopefully I'll see you on Thursday evening. I've got a gorgeous bee card for you. I'm going to buzz off now and have my lunch. Sorry, love a pun. Take care, guys. Have a good week. Bye. Do have a go, Claire. Bye.